Tammy with Trendy Treasures. I'm so sorry I've missed you guys for so long now. It just seems like a couple weeks have flown by. My sister-in-law from California requested that I show her how to do the poofs using the 21-inch mesh. She lives in California, but she's been watching me and she's been making them and she loves it. So I want to try to teach her and show her how to do the next step. And I'm sorry, I'm just kind of thrown together today. We're on a heat advisory. It's almost 100 degrees outside for the rest of this week. And so I just kind of decided to jump on and do it for her. Thank you for joining me. Let me try to get my iPad going here so I can see comments if I can. Thank you for joining me. If you're on, say hi. Miss you too. I hope you're doing well. I got to show you what I did though. It's pretty crazy. I've got like 2nd and 3rd degree burns. I don't know if you can see that, if the light's glaring. I can barely touch it, but it's the craziest thing. I had my bathrobe on and I was steaming my clothes as I do every day or every night or whatever, and I came across with the steamer just enough for that little bit to go back and forth, and it melted my bathrobe on my arm. So it's been really crazy. It's like 2nd, 3rd degree burns, and all these little red spots you see have little blisters all inside it. So it's pretty crazy. Okay, let's get started. Again, welcome, thank you. I appreciate y'all being here. I've missed y'all. It's been a while since I've seen you. When you jump on, please tell me where you're watching from and say hi. Let me know what you're doing. We made it. We're in the middle of the week. And I'm getting ready to do, this is what I'll do later, but I'm only going to show the poof section of it right now. I'm going to do this sign. Sleigh all day. I think it's really cute. So Christmas. So I've chose this red just to show y'all, whoever needs to know. But I'm going to show you how you just start off with the frame and then add the poofs. And so this, I always use a Dollar Tree frame, and you use 18 pipe cleaners, Chanel pipe cleaners. I always start on the bottom, and I always start next to a up and down post. That way you've got one that's secured on there. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to kind of give it 3 good twists, and then you're going to move them on here about 4 1/4 inches. About 4 1/4. Sometimes you might be a little bit less and a little bit more, but 4 1/4 is usually pretty good. And we're going to put 10 pipe cleaners on the bottom, and we're going to put 8 on the top. So we'll have a total of I can't get my comments. I don't know why. I've talked to Cheryl 100 times, but they never come up, so I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone. Oh, they're popping up. Okay, so I've got Cheryl and Karen and Nadia. Welcome so much. I appreciate you all being here. Again, I'm just going to show you how to get a frame going, Dollar Tree frame. I'm doing them every 4 1/4 inches apart. I'm going to put 10 on the bottom, give it 3 good nice tight twists, and I'm going to put 8 around the top 2. So I'm using the bottom 2 wires every 4 1/4 inches, and then I'm going to use the top wires. So it just takes just a little bit. I know you can buy these already done, but for those that are starting out and might not be able to afford it, I always try to show this because you can go and buy them and purchase them at all the craft stores, Craft Outlet, all the different places, and you can buy them already made, but they're anywhere from $5 to $10 or whatever. So sometimes starting out, or even if you're not starting out, if you're just trying to save money, this works just as nice and they turn out just as well. Hi Patty, welcome. I'm glad you're watching, girl. So anyway, that's what we're going to show you here to do today. Is we're going to put these, and we're going to make our own work frame. I'm using a 14-inch wire frame from the Dollar Tree, only $1. And then I got these particular pipe cleaners came from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you know it, but Hobby Lobby is now putting them on sale every 2nd or 3rd week. They don't do it like every other week, but every 2nd or 3rd week they put their pipe cleaners on 50% off. So it's really nice to grab them while they're on sale there as well. Hi, Miss June. How are you? It's really hot here in Kansas City. The next 4 days, they're calling for really severe heat advisories. So everyone stay in and stay cool, and try not to get overheated. Watch your animals outside. It's pretty tough. So every 4 1/4 inches is what I'm doing these. And I'm going to do 10 on the bottom. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got one more after this one. So we're doing pretty good here. And I'm not going to do the whole wreath today because I didn't have time to allow for that. But like I said, my sister-in-law in California, I don't think she's made it on yet. First time, hey, welcome, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. First time for you, Luann. Oh, thank you for all you guys joining. You don't know how well you make me feel when I've been down, and it's been a pretty crazy down week for me. But it's going to be better, and God's got my back, and it's all going to be perfect. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of bad to have the good, so that way you appreciate it. All right, I'm going to join. I've done my 10 on the bottom. I'm going to start by one of the cross wires on the top. So I've got a secured one on the top. So again, we're going to take the top two. We're going to go outside the top and then come under the second one. And we're going to start off, and I like to start off on an up and down post. And on the top, we're only going to put 8, okay? So I think on the top we do those a little bit wider just because, but we do 4 1/4 inches, and that way that you have it all balanced out and even, so you don't like to try to have it too much in there. And if I do it wrong, you just take them out and start over. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. I know I didn't tell anybody. I was talking to my sister-in-law last night, and she's like, I need to know how to do that. I need the 21-inch. So I said, I'm going to get on here this morning, and I'm going to do a work frame for you, and I'm going to show you how to do the poofs. And so that's what we're going to do. I bought this, I don't know where I bought it from, last Christmas when, you know, it's all over and said and done. They had the Christmas stuff on sale. So I went out and bought a bunch of, you know, you try to get on 75% off or whatever. And so I bought that. So we're going to work that up. I'm not going to show you with a picture today, but I am going to show you how to make this work frame using a Dollar Tree work frame. And I do try to teach you guys because I know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of wreath makers, and so this is all boring to them because they know how to do this and they're not interested in everything. But I have a lot of people that don't know and they want to know, and so this is the only way to teach them is to get on here and show them the little tricks that I've learned or whatever, and so help them out in that way. So I'm doing 18 pipe cleaners on a 14-inch work frame from the Dollar Tree. And then I've just used, I think these are probably Hobby Lobby pipe cleaners, Chanel pipe cleaners. You can get the little thin ones that the Dollar Tree has, but I just don't like, they're not quite thick enough for me, and I just like them a little bit more, the thickness of them, and they work better in my opinion, and I like them that way better. So, all right, so we've got that one, and we need one more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's what we wanted. Adjust these just a little bit, but like I said, on the outer edge, you do about 1/4 and 1/4 inches apart, and that helps them right in. We're just going to adjust this, just make sure they're perfect. Was a little bit close on that one, but see how easy if you think you're a little close and you didn't measure it quite out. All right, there we go. Now we have our work frame. It has 18 Chanel pipe cleaners, 10 on the outer edge using the bottom 2 wires, and I started on an up and down post, and then I came up to the top and I did 8 on the top, and I started at a post at the top and put 8 on the top. So there's our, this is going to be for a poof, ruffle and roll if you want to do that, but it's going to be for a poof. I'm going to show you how to do that, and this is for you, Susie. I've got a 21-inch mesh. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out that mesh. We're going to lay it out, and you're just going to gather it all the way to the end, okay? And I save about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And you just gather it all up. Hope everybody can see that. You just gather it, gather it, and gather it. and then I pinch it, and I go in to where I started at my bottom one, where I have it against a wire, and I'm going to, if you've got a little few strays, make sure you cut all those off. And remember never to pull them. You always trim them. And so we're going to set it inside there, and I always take a zip tie, and I come in on that second wire on here. Hey everyone, hi. If I don't get you, please know I'm not ignoring you. I'm just teaching, and my comments aren't coming up, and I have to gawk up here with my glasses, and so I apologize. Also, share the love if you'd like to tell people about it. And also, if you want to follow too, you can go up at the top, your top corner. There's 3 little dots. If you click on them, it'll pull up. It says turn notifications on. You can also turn the notifications on that way. Facebook is really crazy. We did the mini chat alerts, but they're starting to charge for that in a couple weeks, and I don't know where all that's going, but if you at least click on that, you can always follow. And I usually send out a message a little bit before or the night before that I'm going to be going live, but today I just jumped on because, like I said, I'm doing this special request. So you're going to take, and I've got that, and I cut off the end of that zip tie so it's nice and secure on your frame, okay? So Damon Oates taught in one of his lives that you can do 2 wreaths doing poofs if you do 10-inch poofs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to measure out 10 inches. And so then you gather 10 inches, and then you open up your pipe cleaner and you set it right up against that frame. And then I give it 3 good, nice, snug, push it really far, tight down on that, and then I give it nice 3 good snugs. And then I open them as I go. So I just automatically open my poof as I go. Then you come back and you gather it. You want to keep this all down. You want the outer edge to be down. And when you walk it over, you want the outside or the inner edge, however you want to call that, to be down. And so I pull it nice and taut. And then I come back and I do 10 inches. So you just pull it down to where you have 10 inches. And you come in and you open up your next pipe cleaner and you stick it down in there nice and tight against the frame and give it 3 good snugs, okay? Hi everyone. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Like I said, I've missed you all. I was down in Dallas. My daughter's getting ready to have a baby, and I try to spend as much time as I can down with her, and we were able to go down and visit her over the 4th of July, so I was gone. And then just some family things are going on. And you know, life happens for everybody. So it's been a little crazy in my neck of the woods. So I appreciate you all being here and taking time. It really means the world to me that you jump on, say hi wherever you're coming from. And I always will go back. And if I've missed anything, trust me, I will go back and answer all questions when the live's over and make sure I get you all taken care of the best I can. Again, we're making 10-inch poofs on a 14-inch work frame, and we've used 18 pipe cleaners, 8 around the top and 10 around the bottom. So see, we're starting to get our poofs working. They're looking pretty. Again, this is just repeat all the way around. It really goes fast. If I wasn't talking, you can have these done really quickly. But I told Susie, she's learning. It's my sister-in-law. She says, oh, I need to do the 21-inch. So here it is. I'm showing her, and I'm hoping I'm teaching somebody else along the way. I know there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of wreathers, and I'm just teaching. So I know there's lots of fun things, but you got to start at the beginning, and I like to show people, and I love to teach. So I hope you're enjoying it. Again, there's another 10-inch poof, and we're just going to go all the way around. So I hope I'm not missing anybody. Hi, everybody. Sorry if I've missed you. Welcome. Please tell me where you're from. Glad you're here. Glad you're spending your Wednesday with me. It's hot in Kansas City. It's supposed to be 100 for the next 4 days. So we are melting around here. So I went outside to water the plants, and I had to run to the store, and I was like, whew, I was melting. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to jump on anyway, and hair on, and my t-shirts on, and just go for it. So you're going to push that 10-inch gathering that you have and hold it against that frame very tight, and then you'll just come back, give it 3 good twists, and then come back, and I always work them out as I go. Some people might not do it that way, but I prefer to walk that out and have my poof going as I go. And then you want to gather the outside, keep it down, and you want to keep the inside and keep it down. Pull it tight so you have a good, keeping your mesh even and equal on all the sides going around. Then you measure out 10 inches. You gather that 10 inches very tight. You open up your pipe cleaner, push it against that frame, keep it snug, and then I always give 3 good snugs with my pipe cleaners. And then I come and I take it and I walk out my poof. Then I come back again. I gather it up. I hope I'm talking slow enough. My mom told me I talk too fast, so I don't want to talk so fast that you can't understand what I'm saying or follow along. So you gather 10 more inches, push it tight against in the middle of that pipe cleaner, give it 3 good twists, and then I come inside and I walk my poof out. So again, I'm using the wire frame from the Dollar Tree. I put 18 pipe cleaners around it, 10 around the outside, 2 bottom wires, every 4 1/4 inches, and then I did 8 across the top on the top 2 wires of the work frame. That gave me 18. And then I attached my 21-inch mesh on the bottom 2, and then I go and I take 10 inches, I open up that pipe cleaner, I push that secure against there, hold it down there tight, and I give it 3 good twists. If you're good at 2, you're good at 2. I just do 3. And then I come back in and I walk that poof out. And that's how we do it. We're almost done around the bottom, and then I'll show you how you jump up to the top. Again, you keep this turned down. You don't want it up or whatever, because then your poof doesn't lay nicely and it doesn't, that's not what you want. So you want to walk that out, keeping that outside out, and here's the inside. We want to keep it down as well. And so then I just keep that tight, and I measure 10 inches, and I pinch that 10 inches up, open up my pipe cleaner, push it down against the work frame, and I give my pipe cleaner. Oh, Damon might start on top, yes, but he does 10 inches. I like starting on the bottom. That's how I was taught, and so that's how I do it. Yeah, but he does do 10-inch poofs. He says you can get 2 rolls, you can get 2 wreaths out of 1 roll, and so that's what I do. But I prefer doing mine on the bottom first. You can do whatever works best for you. It's strictly what you like. It doesn't make it any better that you start on the top, and it doesn't make it any better that you start on the bottom. It's strictly your own preference, and you certainly can do whatever you like. So now I'm on the last 10 inches, and I'm back to where I started with the zip tie, where I zip tied it. So I'm going to put it right inside there, and now I'm going to use the pipe cleaners where the zip tie was to secure that. So I'm going to give it 3. I'm going to open it up. Now what I like to do is I like to take this grouping that I have here, grab another zip tie, go up to the next, up to my top wire, get that one out, poof out of the way so I'm not getting it in there. There we go. And go up and secure it with putting my, my zip tie and holding it against that wire. So it's just like an extra, in case something would come undone, it's just an extra security to get that in there. And I pull it really tight. And then I snip it off. So now we're going to take that, and we're on the top row now. I'm going to gather my mesh up again. And I'm going to do 10 inches. We're doing 10-inch poofs. And I'm going to find my next pipe cleaner, and I'm going to attach it. I'm going to push down firmly in the middle of that, and I'm going to give it 3 good snugs, and then I'm going to walk out. I'm going to walk out my poof. And I do it as I go. And you can do top or bottom. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. Everybody has their own way they like to do it. I was taught one way and other people are taught another way. So try it. If you've tried it only one way, try the other way. Nothing wrong with that either. So I'm going to do 10 inches. I'm going to go to my next pipe cleaner. I'm going to keep that real nice and tight. Push that down on the work frame. Give it, let's see. That's right. Thank you, Sherry. It doesn't matter. Hey, is Laura on? Hey, welcome you guys. I missed you all so much. I hope everybody's doing well. Laura and Cheryl are my mentors. So starting at the bottom is how I was taught. So, but I'm glad everyone's here. I appreciate y'all. So again, we're going to do 10 inches and we're going to finish this out at the top. I'm going to gather 10 inches, open up that pipe cleaner, push it down against that work frame, keep it nice and tight. And like I said, I do 3. You can do 2, you can do whatever. I'm just teaching you what I do and how it's worked for me. Everybody does a little bit different. So there's lots of wreath makers. So you just learn and take little bits of what you like from each person and make it your own. That's what's the fun about it, being creative. Doing what you like. You might see something somebody else does and you might do it a little different or add a little more. It's all okay. It's just the fun of doing it, and it's relaxing, and see what you can come up with. All right, again, let me recap a little bit while I'm going through this. I used a 14-inch work frame. I added 18 pipe cleaners, 10 around the bottom, 8 around the top, spacing them out about 4 1/4 inches on the bottom. And then I secured my 21-inch mesh on the bottom, and I'm making 10-inch poofs. And I keep the mesh down and walk that out and keep it from turning under, and then I keep that one down, and then I measure out 10 inches, and I get 10 inches and I gather it and I pinch it, and then I go to the next pipe cleaner. I push it against the work frame, holding it tight and secure. And then I give it 3 good twists with the pipe cleaners. When I first attach it, I attach it with a zip tie in between a pipe cleaner. That way I know it's really good on there. And then when I get done with the first row, I jump up to the top rows and I secure it again with another zip tie. That way I know it's not going to come apart. And it's nice and secure. So let's see, I'm going to do 10. I'm almost done, a couple more. And then that's going to be my poofs that I'm showing you for today. I used the red just because Christmas is coming, and that's the sign I'm going to work on next. But this is a special live for my sister-in-law who wanted me to show her how to do the poofs using 21-inch mesh. I always walk my poof out. I guess you could do it at the end or however you wanted to do it, but I always do it as I go. And then I come back here and we're doing 10-inch poofs. So we're going to make sure we keep all of our mesh going right, keeping it down. We don't want it turning. And so we're going to do 10 inches, another 10 inch, and then you're going to pull it forward. You're going to find your next pipe cleaner. You're going to take your gathering, push it very snug against that work frame, and I give it 3 good tugs. Hi everyone, sorry I can't see the comments. I have to look way up here and the lights kind of bother. I appreciate y'all being here. And please tell me where you're from. If you love to spread the love, I appreciate it. If you want to share it with your friends, and I love it. Like my page, follow me. We can do mini alerts at the moment for another couple of weeks, but after that, I guess they're kind of taking that away from us. But share the love. We're not supposed to say anything, but if you share that love with people you know what I'm saying then. I appreciate it. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and I apologize. Life's just been a little crazy and busy, but I miss you and think of you all the time, and I appreciate all the nice, kind words people say, And you're just like my family, my new extended family. All right, let's see here. That was the last one. So what I do is when I'm on my last one, I take and leave about 1.5 inches tail. So I'm going to cut that right there. Everybody see that? I'm going to cut it off. Be careful so you don't cut your poof or anything else. And then I'll just roll that back up. Then I take my last zip tie and I take it and I put it on that frame and I secure it with my zip tie. And I come back around and I know it's not going anywhere, even though there's a pipe cleaner there. It's just an extra little secured. And so then I snip off the end of that. And then I come back through. And you'll just finish re-fluffing, re-poofing your poofs. Get them all how you want them. Get them out there. This is just a simple red. I wanted to show you. There's all kinds of colors and things, different, every kind of mesh out there in the world. But I was getting ready to do a Christmas one. This is what I'm going to finish it later, but this is a sign I'm going to use. But I'm just getting on to show you how you do the poofs. So you can kind of push them under. You just make them, open them up, fluff them open how you like them. And there you go. There is your demonstration on how to do 10-inch poofs using a 14-inch wire frame. I used a 14-inch wire frame from the Dollar Tree. I added 18 pipe cleaners, 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. Then I secured my 21-inch mesh, and then I made 10-inch poofs. And I would secure it, make 10 inches, put it in that pipe cleaner, secure that, make 10 inches more, and I did it all the way around the top and the bottom. Doing 10 inches on here, I have enough to do another one, another wreath just like this, using the same roll of 21-inch mesh that I have. So, I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial over doing 21-inch mesh, 10-inch poofs. And again, I miss you all. I will go back through and read all the comments, and I'll answer any questions. Thank you again for taking your time out and joining my day. I've missed you all. Like I said, I had a little accident, so I'm getting a little better over that. For those that didn't see it, I'll show you again. How do you like my little boo-boo? I have 2nd and 3rd degree burns all over it from a steamer. Caught my bathrobe, and it melted on my arm. So that was quite a fun morning with that, but at least I can smooth my hand over it now. It's not too bad. But I love y'all. Thank you again. I hope to see you maybe this weekend. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'll get back to you and I'll go through everything and read them. If there's something you'd like to see, when I have a little more time, I'll do the whole where I do a poof, ruffle, and roll. But this was just a little special one for someone. And I love y'all, and thank y'all for joining me. You make my heart feel good by all the nice comments and always jumping on when I'm on. And we hit 1,200 likes yesterday, 1,200 followers. So I was so excited, felt so blessed. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. And until I see you then, bye now. Love y'all.